If you live alone, what would happen if you collapsed last night and no one knew? It's natural to think about this. In the United States, more than 20,000 elderly people die alone in their homes every year. But now, advanced technology can help alleviate this fear. Across the United States, care services utilizing artificial intelligence and smart devices are rapidly expanding. These services are not just for the safety of elderly people living alone. They provide a sense of security by allowing them to maintain their independence while staying connected to their families and communities. The first thing to look at is the fall detection system. According to the latest research from Bay Alarm Medical, their fall detection device detected 100% of falls in tests. This device is a pendant that can be worn around the neck or wrist, and it detects sudden changes in movement and automatically contacts emergency services. It responds in an astonishing 48 seconds, allowing dangerous situations to be resolved immediately when someone is alone. Medical Guardian has developed an AI system that detects falls with 95.87% accuracy. This system combines a 3D accelerometer with machine learning to analyze data in real time. A particularly notable feature is its waterproof functionality, allowing it to be used even during showers. Considering that a significant portion of falls among the elderly occur in the bathroom, this is a crucial feature. However, emotional well-being is just as important as physical safety. According to a study by the University of California, San Francisco, elderly people who experience chronic loneliness have a 45% higher risk of death. This is equivalent to the health risk of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. This is where AI companions play a crucial role. EliQ, a desktop AI robot, communicates with seniors through natural conversation. Beyond simply responding to commands, the robot remembers users' interests and daily routines, enabling meaningful interactions. Joyce Roazia, who uses EliQ at a senior living community in Florida, describes it as like talking to a real friend. Therapeutic robot animals such as Paro are also worth noting. In a study using the UCLA Loneliness Scale, Paro was found to significantly reduce loneliness in a controlled experiment. In particular, it has the advantage of forming attachments and providing emotional stability, even in environments where it is not possible to keep real pets. Video call technology is also bringing about revolutionary changes. According to recent research, both phone calls and video calls have been shown to improve loneliness and social isolation among older adults. After 8 weeks of weekly 45 to 60-minute sessions, participants' UCLA Loneliness Scale scores improved significantly. Interestingly, the effects of video calls and phone calls were similar, offering hope for older adults who are not tech-savvy. The Skype on Wheels program, implemented in the UK, was carried out in 7 nursing homes and 1 hospital. By equipping wheeled devices with iPads and headsets to provide free video calls, the program significantly enhanced the sense of connection with family members. Especially in situations where in-person visits were difficult, being able to see each other's faces while talking provided great comfort to the elderly. Recently, technology using voice biomarkers for early detection of depression has also gained attention. The Soundkeepers project, initiated in Singapore, analyzes subtle changes in voice to detect early signs of depression. AI analyzes acoustic characteristics such as pitch and tone to monitor mental health status. Smart speakers are also a key tool for supporting independent living. In the UK, over 1.4 million elderly people experience chronic loneliness, and smart speakers allow them to connect instantly with family and friends using voice commands alone. A pilot program in Yorkshire, UK, using a smart speaker system connected to fall detection sensors, saw a 26% reduction in emergency calls. Collaboration between insurance companies and local communities is also driving important changes. As health insurance companies recognize the economic benefits of preventive care, they are expanding coverage for AI care services. A company called Inspire has reported that AI technology has prevented up to 30% of revenue losses in nursing homes and reduced 911 calls due to falls by 83%. The number of participants in pilot programs is also steadily increasing. In Canada, the Home Care Worker Immigration Pilot Program expects to receive approximately 4,000 to 5,000 applications by 2025. This is an indicator of how high the demand for elder care is. One of the most innovative developments is remote monitoring systems. Smart sensors monitor activity patterns throughout the day and automatically notify family members or medical staff when they detect unusual behavior. For example, changes in water usage or abnormal movement patterns can be detected to identify health issues early on. The biggest advantage of this technology is that it enables effective monitoring while protecting privacy. The latest systems use geometric skeleton monitoring technology instead of traditional security cameras. This protects personal information by displaying computer vision skeletons instead of images that can identify individuals. However, these technologies are not perfect. Fall detection systems cannot guarantee 100% accuracy and may sometimes mistake everyday movements such as lying down in bed or bending forward for falls. Despite these limitations, experts believe that these technologies are worth investing in. Support programs for seniors who struggle with technology adaptation are also expanding. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Nova Southeastern University in Florida provided wellness calls to 66 vulnerable seniors and distributed tablets to 44 of them. Participants received tablets with internet connectivity and reported high satisfaction, stating that this helped alleviate feelings of social isolation. Kennesaw State University is developing an AI-based app called SandLab. Unlike traditional social platforms, this app does not focus on digital messaging or content, but instead uses AI to facilitate encounters with real people who share similar values, beliefs, and life experiences. A study in Japan involving over 1,200 elderly people at 109 daycare centers found that an AI-based exercise program improved balance by 49% and reduced falls by 58%. This demonstrates that AI has a tangible effect on improving physical health. There are also positive changes in terms of cost. LifeOn offers a fall detection service for $5 per month, which is half the price of other companies. In addition, smart sensor systems that can be used without a subscription are also emerging, reducing the financial burden. However, user participation is key to the success of all these technologies. According to research, although users start out enthusiastically, usage tends to decline over time. To address this, ongoing support from family members and caregivers is necessary. Seniors with dementia or cognitive impairments require even more assistance in using technology. However, advances in AI technology have improved voice recognition accuracy, enabling users to perform most functions with voice commands alone without complicated operations. The integration of telemedicine and AI care services is accelerating in the U.S. healthcare system. With the rapid spread of telemedicine during the COVID-19 pandemic, older adults have become accustomed to receiving medical services at home. Now, AI technology has been added to this mix, enabling the provision of more comprehensive care services. In fact, clinicians at Cypress Living are consulting with Hugo, an AI chatbot, to develop care interventions following falls. In this way, AI is also being used as a tool to support medical decisions. Juniper Community is using AI in 28 locations to operate restaurants and perform nighttime cleaning with robots. They are also improving administrative efficiency through Microsoft Teams and Copilot. This demonstrates that AI contributes not only to direct care, but also to operational efficiency improvements. However, not everything is going smoothly. The vice president of IT at the Givens community said that AI is still maturing and that it is difficult to find use cases that provide substantial benefits on a large scale. This means that although the technology is advancing, it is not yet a complete solution in all areas. Privacy is also an important consideration. There are privacy concerns associated with the collection and analysis of sensitive personal information, such as voice data and activity patterns. This requires a particularly cautious approach, as some elderly people may find it difficult to make independent decisions about consent. To address this, solutions such as anonymizing voice samples and developing secure central storage systems are being developed. In addition, AI tools are being restricted to use in medical settings, and only licensed professionals are allowed to record voices with the individual's permission. Looking ahead, by early 2025, technology is expected to be introduced that can detect early signs of Alzheimer's and other cognitive problems through cognitive health assessments. Furthermore, with the advancement of robot technology, robots are expected to be able to provide physical support by lifting and moving the elderly in the future. The AI-based elderly care market is also growing rapidly. It is expected to grow at an average annual rate of 21.2%, from $47.4 billion in 2024 to $322.4 billion in 2034. This indicates that investment and innovation in this field will continue. So, how can all this technology be utilized? First, it is important to identify specific needs for yourself or your family. If there is a high risk of falls, start with fall detection devices. If loneliness is the primary concern, consider AI companions or video call systems. Don't give up just because you're not familiar with technology. Most products are designed to be user-friendly, and with the help of family or caregivers, the initial setup is easy and everyday use is not difficult. If you're concerned about the financial burden, check with your insurance company. More and more insurance companies are recognizing the value of preventive care services and including these technologies in their coverage. You can also take advantage of government and community support programs. When introducing technology, it is best to take a gradual approach. Start with 3 to 5 basic commands and expand functionality as you become more comfortable. Regular practice sessions are also important for building confidence. Family members should program contact information for technical support in advance and check it regularly so that help can be obtained immediately in case of problems. It is also necessary to explain privacy settings and how to use the mute button to alleviate concerns about privacy. It is important to note that these technologies are not meant to replace human care, but rather to complement it. The best results come when technical support and human attention are balanced. While AI monitors safety 24 hours a day, regular contact and visits from family and friends are still important. Finally, it is important to remember that the purpose of all this technology is to enable a safer, more connected, and independent life. There is no perfect system, but even the technologies currently available can greatly improve quality of life. Living alone does not mean isolation. With appropriate technical support, it is possible to maintain safety and meaningful connections while preserving independence. The era where we can embrace a more fulfilling elderly life with the help of technology, free from the fear of dying alone, has already begun. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching until the end. We will continue to bring you more useful information on how to maintain happiness in your golden years. Please subscribe and like our channel to show your support. Thank you.